It wasn't love at first sight. It took me 40 days and 40 nights. You seemed determined to win me over. I was playing hard to get, hell-bent on putting up a fight. But sure enough, like a big old guy fell. But when you had won me, you turned me away. There goes the only one that I've ever loved. So much for forever. There goes the life that I've always dreamed of. So much for forever. You said you were leaving before you risked to be left. To you that meant good logic and made perfect sense. But like I was slow, molasses in my head, I stood there mumbling with nothing to say. There goes the only one that I've ever loved. So much for forever. There goes the life that I've always dreamed of. So much for forever. Broken and scorned like a burning stub. So much for forever. There goes the only one I've ever loved. So much for forever. There goes the life that I've always dreamed of. So much for forever. Broken and scorned like a burning stub. So much for forever. So much for forever. Another season we leave behind. Another story that's got me blind. Got only you on my mind. I couldn't face what I couldn't find. Just need to know I need peace of mind. Where are you now? Even though I won't believe it, the truth is a explode, facing the night. Even though I won't believe it, the truth is the light we are healing. Even though words are deceiving, you move on. 'Cause every time I try, yeah, every time I dream, there's always this big part of me wanna believe in what I see. If you can make me smile, if only for a while, there's always this big part of me wanna believe in what I see. Believe in you and me. I gotta get away from here. I gotta get it through my head that even though I lost, I'll find something better. I'm running all around this town. This feeling has me stepping down, but I don't wanna have to break too much stronger. 'Cause every time I try, yeah, every time I dream, there's always this big part of me wanna believe in what I see. If you can make me smile, if only for a while, there's always this big part of me wanna believe in what I see. Believe in you and me. Walking down the street when I see you with someone new, you look happier, you do. Empty bottles on my hotel room, thinking of you. You look happier, but are you? 'Cause I miss the way you make me feel. Emotions runs like a spinning wheel.
소중한 너의 담긴 걸 모두 흘려보내자고 너와 Can't you see inside 살며시 숨을 보내도 지나온 날이 무색한 Someday I see the light 잠시 눈을 감고 기다리며 And then I feel it that I still can stand. But every time